live. I'm back. It is Thursday, the 15th of August. Just put my phone down. I don't need that. How you doing? I'm back. I've had my hair done, although you probably couldn't tell because it always just looks a mess. But my lovely hairdresser, he cuts it in a way that I don't need to worry about it, basically. Yeah. Why are you... I've got Logic Audio coming back at you right now, and I'm sure you don't need that in your life. Not in this moment, at least. Let me do that. Yeah, it's better. Okay, all you need is just me. Right, so how are you all doing? Today, I'm here recording for a new to me artist, Nigel Mckeown, or I keep wanting to say Mckeown, and that's because this is so... Alright, this is an insight into me and my childhood. So, when I was a kid, I used to love playing football. I've always been a tomboy. It's just how it's been. And I was a massive Arsenal supporter when I was a kid. Don't hate me for it. I'm sorry if you're a Spurs supporter. My dad's a Spurs supporter, a Man U supporter. My husband grew up as a Man U supporter, or whatever else. But one of the players in that team when I was watching was Nigel Mckeown. So, well, I assume that's how you sort of say his name, but thinking about it, it's probably Keown as well. So that's why I keep wanting to say Nigel Mckeown, because it's sort of like a throwback to my childhood, basically, and it makes me happy. What equally makes me happy is the song that he sent me. It's so awesome. It's like a really Motown-y vibe, and I can't tell you how excited I am about this. Like, it's just all about the feel and the groove and yeah, I'm gonna record a bunch of percussion first, and then I'm gonna play to it after that, basically. I wish you could hear it, but you can't. But it's awesome, and he says that he's going to be using it for playing live, which is really fun. So I'm just going to try and bring a bit of live energy to it. And yeah, I'm really excited. Who have we got in? Oh, Rapscallion and chums. Hello, how are you? Are you coming to Butlins or what? Juggy Ward is here again. Juggy, you're like my most constant viewer. I love it. It's so cool. Right, so without further ado, so I'll show you. It's called It's Too Late. So I'm just charging my pencil, but I won't need it. And yeah, it is called It's Too Late. Here is the chart. If you can see that. And I really like it. I'm just super excited about this. So yeah, if you honestly, if you want to get on my good side, send me like a Motown track. I'm just like, I think every drummer I know would just be like, heaven. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Right, so I am gonna record this percussion. I'm going to mute the internal mic because it will be awful for you, but yeah, I'm gonna mute you on here, but you'll hear the Logic Audio, so you can hear something. You're gonna hear like probably 2 runs of shaker, at least 1 run of tambourine, but potentially 2 because it's Motown, in it. So exciting. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop waffling on here. I'm gonna mute you here, but I will. Yes, I will. Maybe in fact, let me switch over to this view, and then that might be ever so slightly more interesting, but I'm not even convinced that it will be. Right, yeah, I'll mute you on here, and I will be back in a couple of takes. If you've got any questions, then let me know. Alright, I'm muting you now. Sorry, it's coming in way too hot for me. I think I was recording something random the other day, so that was super, super loud. I think that's a bit more like it. What in the world was I recording then that was making it that loud? I don't know. Who knows? My memory is horrendous. Okay, right. I'm muting you again. Okay, see you in a sec. Just realised that I'm an idiot. Forgot to mute the monitors in here. I was thinking, why is there? Just see the little lines after the tambourine? Yeah, that's because I'm an idiot. So yeah, there's that. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I think that's enough percussion. May do a little pan with it, just a bit of a pan. Okay, so let me just name these whilst I'm here. Also, shape on one. I don't always use the percussion. I don't always send it off because sometimes it's just a vibe thing rather than a parts thing, if that makes any sense. Who we got here then? Who we got? Right, so we got, yes. Maybe you are come to Butlins. Let me know. I know you're looking for a babysitter. So, Juggy, hi, yeah, it seems I work from home, so it pops up on my Mac, so I watch and listen while I work. Isn't there a song in that? Listen while you work. Oh no, whistle while you work. That's what it is. What's that from? Is that from like Mary Poppins or so? I'm not sure. Rapscallion, it makes me happy that you use Logic. It makes me happy that I use Logic. I very occasionally use Pro Tools, but I end up getting very frustrated with it because I know Logic so well and it does what I need it to, and I know how to do what I need it to, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it makes me happy. So it makes me happy that you're happy. And, oh, yeah, the whole not muting the monitors thing when you're recording in the room. Idiot. I mean, honestly, like, I think about the amount of songs that I've recorded and you just think, that shouldn't be happening anymore. But it does, and there we go. Not the end of the world. Oh, Snow White! That's what it's from, isn't it? Whistle while you work. Yeah, I knew it was a Disney thing. Disney! Side note, my sister used to ice skate for Disney, so yes, we're a big Disney family. It's all about the Disney and being all happy and stuff like that, which life is about, absolutely. Rapscallion and Chums, do I call you Moog? Or, like, I can't remember. I don't think... Remind me what your first name is. I'm having a blank, and you'll have to absolutely forgive me. And don't worry, if you don't want to say what your first name is, you ain't gotta. But yeah, I'm having a moment. I remember tons about you, and you know, hopefully we're going to be working together soon. But aside from your first name, what an idiot. Sorry. Right. So, right. I think I'm happy with that. That's going to be fun. Oh look, here's all the percussion tracks here that I should have used rather than the voices tracks. But there you go. Whatever. That's absolutely fine. My OCD isn't kicking in at all. Right. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is... yeah, Moog is good. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I'm not being an idiot. Well, I'm always being an idiot, but less of an idiot than I could be, which is good. Okay, Moog is what everyone calls me. Great. Is it because you're a keys player? Is it that you just love Moogs? Is that why? Okay, rather than... I'm going to have to go and do this take. Right, I'm going to do... How many am I going to do? I'm going to do probably at least 2, definitely 2, possibly 3, because there's a middle 8 section that Nigel wants me to kind of lift. I've done it a little bit with percussion, I hope, but I might want to play around with that a little bit. So yeah, I'm just going to see how it goes. Right. I think I'm good to go. Next door. We shall see. Oh, no, I'm not. I know I'm not. I need to tune the snare. Right, I will switch over to the live room view, but you're going to have to give me just a minute just to tune the snare properly, because I think it's in a very odd tuning at the moment. So anyway, I will switch you over and I will be back in about 3 takes. Again, if you've got any questions kicking about, then please do put them in there. Oh, actually, no, I got the name from the Willow the Wisp cartoon in the 80s. I think that's like my best friend's favourite cartoon from the 80s, I think. Oh no, wait, no, there was a film called Willow. No, that's what I'm thinking of. Willow the Wisp, that's ringing bells for me. I will have to look that up later. Right, I'm going to stop talking. I meant to be recording. Okay, right, I'm switching you over. I will be back. Okay. I enjoyed that very muchly. Very, very, very muchly. I like that kind of stuff. Right, who else we got in? Oh, there's been some chatter. Um, mm, Kev Williams, aka Rax One Music. Hi, Kev. Glad that you've changed your name to avoid confusion. I am so easily confused. I can't even begin to explain. So, Kev, I appreciate your making life simple for me. I know it's not for me, but I benefit, so I'm happy. My watch seems to think I'm doing a workout because I'm drumming, which is quite hilarious. Apparently, I look like I'm going for an indoor run. I am indoors. I am not running though. Oh, just running over my cable, of course, but that's fine. Who else we got? Yep, Van Hess. Hello, how you doing? Killer Beaten. Thank you so much. It is all about this song. Oh my god, this song is so good. Kevin Williams, we enjoyed it too. Yay! Hey, if we all enjoyed it, then surely that's a good starting point. For Nigel, I hope that he loves this as much as I have loved playing it. Right, I am going to have a listen whilst you're here. In fact, I didn't actively do this last time, but thoughts on which take, people. Tell me which take you thought was best. I think they all had good elements, and I think I'm just going to do a comp, but I would be intrigued to see how it came across here, because it's so funny. Things come across differently in different places. So, right. Let's have a listen to this take. Oh, let's get rid of that click, because that's annoying. So loud, so funny. That. Let me just start again. I like that fill. Save this before. Oh! Yeah, I would like to save it, please. Oh, thank you, Moog. Yeah, I love the kick drum sound and the snare drum sound, actually. A little bit in love with my snare drum sound, which is a little bit egotistical, I think, but I can't help it. just going to check something. I think it is take 3. Classic Motown feel that. So the only bit that I was a little bit weird about was in the middle 8, coming out of the middle 8. Not that you know what the middle 8 is. Where I'm on the ride, coming out of that into the next section. Yeah, it was a bit lackluster. See if we can get. It's a bit more in keeping, I feel. Yeah, I like that one either. Okay, cool. Just that, I think. Obviously, I'll clear it up. Cool. Right, let me save that as an alternative. Cool. Right, so I think that's good. I'm gonna go away, flatten that, make it sound all pretty and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that it's over because that was so enjoyable. Right, Moog, no, you totally should love it. I know. I just feel weird about liking my own stuff. It just seems conceited. But the snare sound thing has been my absolute obsession since I was a kid. Like, since I started playing. This probably sounds crazy. It's fine. You guys know me well enough that I'm a little bit odd in some ways. So when I used to listen to drums, I kind of still have this. When I would hear a song with a snare drum that I just thought was the most gorgeous thing I've ever heard in my life, it would sound like a pillow. I don't know why, I just had an image in my head and it came out as a pillow, and I was like, that is the most gorgeous sound. And you can hear that on like Al Green stuff, especially on the Call Me album. That was just like, when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, it sounds like a pillow. Also, I don't know why I'm telling you this stuff. When I would hear a kick drum and a crash played perfectly, it sounded like a firework. So in my head, I would see a firework. So there we go. So that's what I'm aiming for. Pillows and fireworks, basically. I don't know what I have in my head for a good kick drum sound, because I think there's so many different sorts, and actually it's more, that actually just hits me more like there, more than give me an image. The closest image that I have to a kick drum sound, it's not necessarily one that I always want, but is that of a basketball. Like, is it 150 hertz or 100 hertz? Must be 100. That gives it that thud that's like a basketball being played with. Anyway, I should stop letting you into my strange mind. Juggy, yeah, sounds lovely here actually. Oh good, glad. Side note, whenever anyone puts actually at the end of a sentence, it always cracks me up. Juggy, I know you don't mean it like this, but it always makes it sound a bit backhanded, like, sounds quite good actually. I was expecting it to sound awful actually. I know you don't mean it like that, but it always makes me chuckle inside. Anyway, Kev, can't wait to hear the bass alongside the groove. The bass is wicked. It's so good. He said he's going to re-record it, but I don't know. It's Trouble. Hello, Joe Perkins. How are you? Wow, we've got quite a few people in today. Juggy, I'm still in search for the right snare sound. It drives me crazy sometimes. Dude, years of crazy, trust me. Still a little bit crazy, as you can probably tell now. I'm rehearsing tonight, so I'll be tinkering again, no doubt. Okay, if you want to get that kind of snare sound, so the way that I do it, I think I mentioned this before, and I'm sure that you were on the live stream. Okay, that exact snare sound, here's what I just did with my snare. So it was fairly evenly tuned on all lugs. Closest lug or lugs to me, completely detuned to nothing. And then detune by a little bit less for the next two, a little bit less by the next two, until, so basically the top of the drum, like if that's the top of the drum, that's like normal tightness, and then it gradually, as it goes down, it gets looser and looser till nothing. So that's the top head. On the bottom head, you can do one of two things. Actually, I did a third weird thing that I've never done before today, which seemed to work. So bottom head, either crank it, equal tension, crank it up, every lug, fine, super tight. That's what I usually do with my 402. Sounds amazing. If you want it to sound, it's got a very unique sound. It's similar to that, but a little more intense. The two bottom lugs that are either side of the snare strainer, completely detune them. Even take the lugs out. That's how detuned that is. What I did today is I only detuned the two lugs next to the snare that were closest to me. And I quite liked it. So that's how that just happened. Also, in there, I've got a big fat, what's it called? Big fat drum head? Big fat drum head? It's basically, I did this before without that. All it is if you just get an old drum head. Oh! Ah! Oh, it's all going to craziness. Alright, I won't show you this one because I don't like these odd heads. Okay, old drum head. Turn it upside down. Put it on top of the snare drum like that. Amazing. Sounds so good. So try that, Juggy. Just, play around tonight. Like, if you get to rehearsals early, then, just play around with that tuning and just stick another head on top. And it just, it gives a whole different sound. It's wicked. Right, Moog. Yay, that's so lovely. That's exactly how anyone should feel about their instrument. What, seeing pillows and fireworks? Yeah, Van Hess, pillows and fireworks. Yeah, like I said, you want an entrance into my brain, then yeah, good luck with that. Kev, I know what you mean regarding the snare. Howard Grimes, one of the best drummers ever. I don't know Howard Grimes. I'm going to go check him out right now. Anyway, but before I do that, I'm going to actually work on this and make sure that it's lovely and send it off to Nigel. He is actually travelling to Aberdeen right now. So I either I kind of want to get it to him for when he arrives, or I don't know, at the end of his journey, or it might be, well, I'm hoping it will be a nice little like a nice end to his day or whatnot. That's always what I aim for. I love being able to give something to people where it's like, either if they're in the States or somewhere that the time difference is behind here in the UK, I love getting it so that they wake up to it, because I think, it's a lovely way to start their day, hopefully. If they hate it, that's an awful way to start their day, and they're completely like, disillusioned, or no, not disillusioned, just disappointed. Or, like, at the end of a day, had a long day or whatever. I just really like punctuating those times. I think it's just lovely. Although the only one that I can't work out is Australians. Whenever I work with Australians, I'm just like, I have no idea when you're receiving this, and I know that I'm going to have to wait probably 2 days for revisions because the time difference is just so immense. I just can't get my head around it, so I never know when to send them stuff, so I just send it. But yes, Juggy. Oh, what? Howard Grimes? Kev? The drummer on Al Green's Call Me is definitely Al Jackson Jr. But I didn't know that. So Howard Grimes, is he his drummer at the moment? Or, wait, did Al Green pass away? No, Al Green's still around, isn't he? Yes, I will check him out anyway, Howard Grimes. But yeah, Al Jackson Jr. is that sound that I just fell completely in love with. Juggy, awesome, thanks. I'm going to try the detuning bottom lug thing. Yeah, it's weird at first, and you're going to have to mess around with the strainer a lot, but it's worth it. If you can get it right and just work out, I don't know, just mess around till it sounds good. That's all I do. Right, as doing a lot of rock pop covers. Yeah, perfect. So that'll work pretty much across the board. Actually, it will, and hopefully, if you've got a sound guy, they'll love you. It's a nice sound. You may need a bit of dampening, so just moon gel, or like I said, another head on top is good. But then you do lose a bit of the projection. So yeah, maybe stick to like the moon gel or just a bit of gaffer with tissue on it, under it, on it. Works great. But anyway, Kev, he's a member of the high rhythm section, and with Alan and Peebles. Wait, what? So Anne Peebles, I love Anne Peebles, by the way. Oh my god. So one of her albums didn't have Howard Grimes. It had, what's his name? Gordon. He's the guy. This is awful. The guy that he's a drummer that I think he killed his mother, but he's in prison now. What's his name? Gordon. Someone will know this. Gordon, and I know, yes, Google, I should just look it up. But, you know, I'm trying to be conversational, sort of, in this weird internet way. But, yeah, I didn't know that. The high rhythm section with Al and Anne Peebles. Amazing. Kev, you're making my day. This is someone else to look up and obsess over. As you can tell, I do get a bit obsessive. What was his name? Gordon. He's an amazing drummer. His feel is ridiculous. Gordon. Anyway, right. I'm going to go before people keep chatting, and before I keep chatting, more importantly. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I'm going to go this weekend. I'm going to Glasgow to go and watch the Foo Fighters. So that's going to be fun. But we're leaving tomorrow, so I won't be back tomorrow, but I will be back next week. I believe next week, I can't remember, I think I'm working with a new artist who's from Greece, which is always fun. One of my best friends is from Greece, and yeah, Greek people rule. Greek food is amazing. Jim Gordon, that's it. Jim Gordon. I knew there was a Gordon somewhere in there. Yes, Jim Gordon, amazing. Yeah, Moog Jim. Yeah. Do you see this brain? It only works so well with certain things. I can remember songs for days, years even. But yeah, give me a name, and I'm like, wait, what? Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna leave you. Thank you for making today so fun. Aside from the fact it was already going to be fun because of the song, you guys have really made it, so thank you so much. Right, I will be back next week, so I'll see you next week at some point if you're around. Hope you are, because yeah, this has been lovely. But have a lovely weekend, you guys. I hope it's nice wherever you are. I'm pretty sure you're all in the UK. Maybe not yet, but yeah. Hope you're well. Joe, you've been very quiet as well, Joe Perkins. But I hope you're good too. In fact, speak to Joe Perkins about sounds. Guitar sounds. Oh my god, his guitar sounds are ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, love you, leave you. See you later. Bye guys. Lots of love. Bye.